show Empire and the actress Grace Geely that plays Anika Gibbons on the show. Our makeup artist always keeps her very, very clean. They pay close attention to creating a nice wing, and usually, if you notice, she's in a bold red lip. I don't think I've seen her in any other colors than different shades of reds. So I actually wanted to create this look because the show is so hot right now, and her look was very, very easy to create. Primarily to create this look, I actually used mostly Ben Nye products, mainly because Ben Nye is actually made for movie and cinematography, television, things of that nature. However, it's very, very wearable in everyday lighting. I love the finish that the products give, so you will see some of my tips and techniques on using those products. So without further ado, guys, if this is a look you're interested in, stay tuned and I'll show you how I create. Let's begin by using my Idealist Skin Finisher. Moisturizer. I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting with my Ben Nye Media Pro. Work out of this shade right here. Get rid of all of this. Using a color corrector is sometimes much easier than using a concealer because it really has a lot of pigment and it creates a lot of brightness around the eye area and really allows, as that tissue starts to rescind or as the coloring starts to fade, it really keeps the consistency around the eye area. Next, for foundation, I'm actually going to go into my Ben Nye Media Pro palette. I'm going to start between these two shades right here, using a damp beauty blender. I'm going to move into these shades around here and create a beautiful contour and adjust my jawline just a little bit. As you contour the face, you want to make sure that you blend as much as possible. However, contour is really designed to bring out the bone structure of the face. My face is really round. I want to make it appear a little bit slimmer. Contour really allows that magic to take place. Make sure you push it all the way into your hairline as well. See this right here? I want it gone. Okay. Just drop that contour right underneath. It gives you a very, very super chiseled jawline. Now what about this nose, you ask? Let's do the same thing. Pop that contour right on the top bridge of my nose using a very, very narrow dual fiber brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. It's a setting brush, but the point on this is perfect. Make sure I don't make my nose too long, so I'm going to cut it off right here at the edge. See what's happening? Give my lip a little bit more of a pout. I'm going to catch this right underneath the lip. Make this area recent just a little bit. I'm going to set all of this magic using my Ben Nye Buff Powder. Powder brush by Sigma. The shade Buff comes off like a translucent powder, but it doesn't have too much of a talc underbase to it. So it really, really allows the colors that I've already placed down to really come. Now that I've set everything, I really like to go back into underneath my eye area and make it a little bit brighter at this point. So I'm actually going to go into this shade right here using that same damp beauty blender. And just kind of push that in. These Ben Nye powders or products are so easy to use. You can go back on top and layer them. As long as that beauty blender is damp, it really allows you to push that product in. Although I've set it, it still makes for a very, very nice finish. Now I want to go down the bridge of my nose. Just make that a little bit sharper. And right into that forehead, just to keep it so point, most of you have heard about the banana powder. I went a few shades lighter with using my brightening, so now I'm actually going to set that area with my benign banana powder. And this time I'm going to switch and use a MAC 159 brush. I'm going to start out on the exterior part to make sure too much powder doesn't hit that dampest part of my eye, and just really layer it right down the area that I want it to be a little bit more highlighted. Tighten up that contour just a little bit. Now, remember, when you are creating an inspired by look, you still want to have some of your own. I really tend to like a little bit more of a warmth to my complexion, so I'm actually going to go in now with my Estee Lauder Rich Mahogany, and I'm just going to dust in and really wake my contour up just a little bit. Anywhere that I apply contour, I'm actually going to redefine that area with this powder, even underneath the jaw area. Can you see what happened? It just really defined the contour. The bronzer effect. I'm going to do the same thing down the sides of my nose. Just a little bit. I'm taking that all the way into my eyebrow area as well. Nose a little bit more pointed. Now for the eyes. The look that I'm going for is going to be a very natural eye look, so I'm actually going to move in with my Revlon. This is the Photo Ready Eye Art in the shade Burnished Bling. And I'm actually going to use the cream portion, not the glitter portion, and allow this to be kind of a shadow stay. Just going to grab that and create a little bit of a naturalness to my eyelid. By applying this down first, is really going to allow your gel liner that comes next to last. Gives my shadow all day wearability. You see how it just kind of creates that beautiful bronze look? Same thing on the other side. I'm going to go into my Vice 3 palette. I'm going to start with this shade right here called Truth. Just going to kind of push this all the way over the lid. Next, I'm going to move into the shade called Undone. Just kind of create a soft contour right on the, create a nice contour right in the contrast area or transition area. Just remember, the look we're going for is super natural. We're going to move into the shade right here called Downfall. And just going to play with the exterior V just a little bit and push that directly into the transition area. Now, let's play with this gel liner. I'm going to grab me an ankle brush using my Wet n Wild little black dress. I'm going to create an ever so slight wing. And sometimes to create the wing, you have to switch brushes. We only put the wing on the top. Wings. The wing is the most trickiest part to most looks. Just make sure you take your time, know exactly how to connect the lines, as well as to clean up when necessary. If you notice, I actually am doing brows almost last, so I'm actually just going to sweep them up because I want to fill them in a little bit more naturally than I normally do. So I'm going to brush them up and create just a little bit of a filler right on the tail. Because really the accent point of this look is the wing. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my MAC Girl Boy Brow Set. And I only want a little bit of this just to kind of fill in the front part of the brow. Now we have some, pretty natural looking brows. Again, this look is inspired by the makeup of Empire. So I really just want to keep everything very, very clean, very, very photographable. We want to make sure that it's made for television. Let's move on to mascara. I'm going to grab my favorite mascara, my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. And put a good application here. And now to finish this look off, I'm actually going to apply a very, very thin strip of lashes. I believe these are from the Kardashian Beauty line. So now we have these lashes on, and it really, really defines the wing. At this time, if you want to apply a little bit more liner, this would be a great time to do that because sometimes it really does seal the lashes. Now, to make the oh so important standout red lip, I'm actually going to use my Ben Nye Fashion Lip Color Palette. And I believe I'm going to play in these two shades right here. This one is Maryland Red. And you know what? Maryland Red and Cherry Berry. That should be perfect to blend those two colors. Start with the soft liner. This is the Ben Nye Chocolate Liner. And I'm just really going to create a barrier. Start with this Cherry Berry. Fill in your center with the lighter shade of red, the Maryland Red. I'm going to polish this off with a little bit of my Crystal Lip Gloss by Estee Lauder. Notice how I just polish off the gloss on the lower lip because it really allows that lower lip to stand out and to shine. And let's just set this look, shall we? Using my infallible Prolong Wear Spray. And there you have the look inspired by Grace Ely from the show Empire. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to follow me on Instagram at love_Kiani. You'll see who I'm applying these tips and techniques to. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button. It's free to receive more videos from me, Makeup by Kiani. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.